Welcome to Albion TV presents the AO Daily Show, your source of real news in an unreal world, keeping you up to date on the latest news, event, and the great community of Albion Online. Today is Thursday, the 15th of August, and I am your host, Shozen. And with me today is my co-host, Bogul. How are you doing, Bogul, as we watch Zorn fight their way back into existence?
Good morning, good morning. I am doing good. I haven't watched a stream yet, so you're following someone live here?
Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to follow them. They did say, hey, come over to me and check this out. We're actually have a little bit of fun, some action happening here on the live ZVZ action with Zorn, as we see Kickban, and just a moment ago, we even saw the great Lugsy on the map, I believe. That's crazy. How these guys still come out of nowhere, I don't know. It's amazing.
Okay. Well, if you're done, you can teleport to me.
Oh, no, it's still going on. We have mammoths on the field right now, as Phrasing and Zorn are getting it on. It's always fun when somebody says, hey, come watch me. It's like I'm streaming live, and I don't even get in trouble for it. It's so joyous, because they're not coming to kill me. They're coming to kill you. It's good stuff. So, Bogle, we do have some stuff on the show today, other than just Zorn and their ZVZ action against the Fricks. Oof, poor Fricks. Fricks are recruiting, by the way.
Yes, we do. We have a few official news bits and pieces. We have the Percival patch 3 that just released today. We have the Thursday Market Watch on the show today, and we have a few community news and shoutouts to do. One of them is One of Us is Invis. We do Lucky Strike, and we talk about the Southeast Asia and Oceanic Albion Community Discord by the Great Stormlord. Yes, that's our show for today. Do you want to start with the new patch?
The new patch, the official news, Percival patch 3. All right, we'll go into patch 3 before we go into the big changes in patch. We'll just do the basic. Oh, I do think I'm going to leave this ZVZ on the background, though, for the people who are watching, instead of putting the patch notes on over them. Sorry, guys. If you want to read the patch notes along with us, hold on, I will put them into chat for you, and you can follow along.
It felt like a sneak attack patch on this very day. It is the Percival patch 3.
Yes. Well, here's the
big thing. Yeah, you wanna
somebody's already asking for that Torthor email. Sorry, no, I feel like it's a semi-doxing. You know, I'm not gonna send somebody's email out there, Fun Stealer. Sorry to interrupt. No, yeah, you're right. It feels like this patch just came out of nowhere, dropped on our feet to be like, boom, you ready for this? It's a Thursday. Patch Thursday. It's not patch on Thursday. We never get patches on Thursday. That's a Wednesday thing. But yesterday we did get to see these notes going on the NDA server, you know, the NDA patch notes, and they said some changes were coming, so we knew that there was a patch coming soon. We didn't know when. Did not expect it to hit the next day with one of the biggest changes on that patch notes. For me personally, I've already gotten 2 messages like in game about it. Yeah, damage on Death Curse can no longer be reflected. That feels wrong. Damage on Death Curse no longer can be reflected. I do want to say that again. Damage from Death Curse can no longer be reflected.
Why is it so cool, Chosen, for the people who don't use Curse?
It's not cool. Okay, let's be real clear. It's not cool for anybody who doesn't use Curse. It's only cool for me and the people who run around with one-handed Curse and like blow people up. No, there's a bunch of people it's going to be fun for, but this one,
okay.
How I say it's like 2v2 Hellgates are already kind of full of like Curse, one-handed Curse, and yes, there are lots of other ways to stop it, but yeah, that one was the painful way, because you would use that, and the next thing you know, they would, if you weren't, you know, aware enough to pay attention that they could reflect it on you, you would get, you know, blowed up by it. And yeah, and that kind of sucks, because it's your only spell, and it's the easiest thing in the world to reflect, and you just kind of like know that it's going to happen, and you're going to die from it because you were the idiot who put it on there. But no, you can still do a ton of things like dodge roll and Guardian's Helm, cleanse. There's a ton of ways to deal with this still, and it just means that you can't kill the guy who put the Death Curse on you, like in one, you know, helmet. Yeah.
Okay. But that's the only combat balance changes that
That's
went
the only
into
combat.
today's
Yeah. And
patch.
and I think that's enough. I think we can call it a show, guys. I think that's it. Right. We got to talk about what I want. No.
No, we
Okay.
have to talk about the changes and improvements and the big thing.
Yes. Okay. The
But
big
let's
change.
talk about the changes and improvements first.
Changes, improvements first. Okay. You got some of those.
Based on community feedback, the castle scoring time slot at 19 UTC has been moved to 20 UTC. Then there has been a little bit about bosses, some dungeon fixes. There's also this nice little thing that says, due to noise complaints, silverback opening sounds are now shorter, quieter, and only played twice.
Oh, that's nice.
Even when many bags are opened in succession.
So you won't hear that. The woom, 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 woom.
Yes. Yeah, that's the ones I wanted to highlight from these. The rest are a bunch of fixes that are not extremely important, I think, unless chat corrects me. There was an issue with alliance tags that had been reverted, so I'm assuming this will happen later. But that's about it for fixes and minor things. But now, let's talk about the big thing.
Oh, you're not going to talk about any of these other minor fixes?
Are there any interesting ones that you think are cool?
Not hugely.
No.
Okay. You win.
Minor things.
You win. Okay.
Can I talk about?
You can talk about the thing that you're so excited about. Bogul so excited. What excites Bogul? What excites Bogul? The gold price went up, guys. Yep, we're going into Market Watch Thursday. The gold price has gone up. Bogul's super excited. You guys are all okay. What's exciting? Bogul, tell us about it.
The sales of vanity items have been discontinued. In anticipation of the expanded wardrobe feature coming with the next content update, sale orders of the following items have been cancelled, and while they can still be traded directly between players, they cannot be crafted, bought, or sold on the marketplace. That is about all of the vanity armor that currently exists in the game.
Yep.
We can't name all of them. Just a few examples: the red tulip stuff,
Your
the
bunny
rich noble
hat,
things,
your hygienic
grooms,
mask, your pumpkin heads,
jesters,
any skeletal garbs that you have. Yeah.
These tier 3 things that you might have seen. Some of the recruiters' capes, the legendary explorers' armors and cloaks, the arena veterans stuff, some of the decorative cloth capes, and the plate mail.
Yeah,
and
like
other
all that good stuff, like the beer mug, the ale mug, the hunter's horn, the trumpet.
That one is actually a thing for discussion, but yes, these get the same treatment like the mounts got, and with an anticipation of a upcoming feature in the next. There was a correction on the forums, by the way, major patch. That's their preparation for this. Yeah, so it seems like we're getting similar to the new hairstyles and hair, the underwear and the mounts. We're getting vanity soon, Shozen?
I believe so. I believe I did call this out earlier, and you were like, "Don't speculate," and then I was like, "I love to speculate," and then yes, 3 months later they announced it. So yes, it's interesting. I imagine this is going to be much like the mounts. It's going to be a lot of people running around in their marital gear now. Exion's going to be thrilled. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, it's going to be. People have been asking for vanity items, like additional vanity items, for a very long time, and now I think this is like the beginning of it. Like when we're going to see just a bunch of stuff coming in, and I'm going to see some interesting new outfits. What this really copies over, though, I don't know. What is it going to do? Is it going to be like your tier 3 level of gear? Is that what it copies over, and you would run around in your tier 3?
No, the it would look like you're wearing that, and similar equally to the mounts.
Yeah, which
So
the amounts are.
I think it just overrides whatever it looks like, and then there must be some sort of feature to turn it off, of course. But they don't say that explicitly, I think. But that's the assumption, right? That you can turn the visibility of these off in PvP zones and so forth, so that you can view your opponent's gear at any time if you so choose.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's gonna. I think it might be a situation. We don't know yet. I think it might be a situation where it's limited in what gear can be covered because I think it.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Because it's pure vanity.
All right, pure vanity.
Why would it?
Because one of the very important things about this game is being able to see what people are wearing.
Yeah, that's why you'd have to turn it off.
Okay. I really like how Kickman keeps bowing every 30 seconds as he
on stream.
Yeah. Okay, every 2 seconds now he's just constantly bowing, bong, 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 bong. Very respectful on stream as he takes these guys out. I'm kind of impressed here with Shozen and Bogul.
Do you want to hop around and switch to a different character once to see if it goes away?
No, he's doing it on purpose. Clearly, he's having fun. It's just
okay.
I think I'm amazed that Zorn won this CVC. To be quite honest, I'm just shocked. I mean, they came out of nowhere and they're back. It's so exciting. So back to like what we're supposed to be talking about in these vanity items. I think it's a good start. I think it's really a good start. I don't know where it's going to go. Like I said, I prefer the idea of it being limited so that, if you're wearing higher level gear, it just kind of shows up as your regular gear. And if you were wearing low level gear, it wouldn't really matter because there's only cloth, leather, and plate anyway. So you'd still be able to tell what kind of gear they were wearing based on what they were wearing. So I don't think it would be a big deal because nobody's going to go fight in their T3. But if it covers everything, so be it. And then people will turn it off in the open world. And that's just the way that it'll be. But I would rather see it's a thing where people, want to run around in it all the time and it works. It would be really cool. I'd be for that. But
the vanity, I would like to see if you get tiny changes if you have masterpiece or excellent gear. So it highlights them a little bit more, similar to when you overcharge or when you have, 0.3 weapons, something like this. That's something I'd like to see. But Shozen, it's Thursday today. Thursday is the Gold Watch Day, the Market Watch Day. Today we have a shorter segment on that, but we wanted to have that segment in anyways.
Yeah, I mean, not much has happened this week in the markets except for one thing.
The gold price went to 2,600.
Yeah, I mean it's about 100 more than it was 7 days ago at the lowest. Like you can see, actually things have changed. But earlier I had found 2509 in the last 7 days somewhere. Yeah, there we go. 2509 is the lowest it's been in the last week, and up to 26 is what we're seeing today as the highest it's gotten to today. So that's not insignificant. It's a 4% increase. It's not too bad. For a week, you can make some money.
I mean, I was assuming that people might be getting ready for auction week, which starts in about 3 days and a half or so from this show.
Oh boy!
But in theory, that would mean people would convert their gold and the price should fall. So,
you know what this is? It's speculation before that. It's the pre-speculation, Bogul. It's the people who are expecting
3D chess.
Yeah, 3D chess. Okay. That's what it is. It's people going full deeps.
Well, if you were into that sort of speculating thing, then you heard this here. With that said, the 1 month premium price is at about 6,460,000.
It's gone up, Bogul. It's gone up since last time we talked. It's
12-month price is at 49,150,000.
Bogul, it's gone up even since the last time you took these readings. Right now, I'm getting 6,487,000 and 49,300,000. That's
just peanuts.
That's
just peanuts. As long as it doesn't go over 50 mil or 7 mil, I think it's the same thing.
It's going up. It's going up, guys. Why does it keep going up like this? What is going on? People are just, the inflation is real, boys.
Do you think people are exchanging gold to buy vanity stuff? No. It
Already?
was disabled,
Yeah,
right?
it's disabled.
No,
Like,
it wouldn't be possible
no.
because Funsteel is like, hmm. Well, we will have to follow
Oh
up
well,
with
he
that
says
later.
that it had. They announced it this morning, and people are already, doing their speculations. It's already going up and down. People are getting all their stuff in order. People buying stuff from their friends already. Yeah, maybe some liquidation occurred because that's what'll happen. As you liquidate, things will go up in price. So, yeah, interesting.
Okay, well, the other reminder in regards to market stuff we have today is one thing I said earlier already, that
Mm-hmm.
the next auction cycle
Sorry,
will
buddy.
start in about 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
That is next week. The other thing that you might have heard is that there will be a major change to the land auction system, specifically that the full amount of the winning bid will be collected from the winner of a auction. This, however, will not go into effect this week. It will happen on September 15th. So you have one more auction cycle of the old system,
Mm-hmm.
just to be aware of that in case you were looking at plots. Yes, that's the reminder for the other things. And I think that's almost that with our market watch today. We could do a little bit of a checkup on the development of the Monskins if you want to go
Yeah,
to the
let's
auction
go to
house
the.
really
I'll
quick.
come down there and take a look.
Okay. Because it has been, about 4 weeks
Mm-hmm.
now. And we said we wanted to do a little bit of a checkup on how these mounts and their prices have developed over time. You can just open them on the market once you're there and show them on stream. But to take it away already, it has been a fairly stagnant, if not lowering of the price for most of the months.
So we
There
want to
has
go to like the
been,
buy orders. Is that where you think would be the best one?
yeah, you want to create a buy
Mm-hmm.
order for Vanity Tier 4 or just mount skins, and then you just look at some of them.
Okay. Ooh. Pop that over to
Yeah.
the side. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. You can get that 5 mil for 4 mil for your Legendary
Yeah, look at the
Explorer
4
sound.
weeks. Look at the 4 weeks development there.
Okay, 4 weeks. Oh, everything's going. Oh, that one's going down. Okay.
Yeah, because that's the interesting observation. You would assume that some of the prices should go up in theory because more people are using up those skills. But apparently, some of these mount skins have been trading over current value.
Bogle,
So, yes,
the recruiter's horse is ridiculous. Why? Why?
a bunch of these are very ridiculous. Yes. Some of these sell for 200 million, 300 million. How much is the pony
I'm
at right
telling you,
now?
I
Like
should have bought my
40
Pona. I should have
something?
bought my pony last. When I first thought about it, it's up to 42. I'm really waiting to get like one of those nice 25 million ponies. That's what I'm waiting for.
Well, I just wanted to talk about this very briefly because it is contrary to what some people expected, but honestly, not too surprising because the market apparently was a little bit overpriced, has gone through some adjustment period, and now the question is, how long will it take before it goes up? Because these will get consumed. The question is just how long it will take for these to be removed from the game over time. Yeah,
It's gonna be interesting. There's none of these.
or not.
There's none of
I
these.
shouldn't say removed from the game. They are converted, and they are not tradable anymore. That's the point.
200. These things are too expensive, Bogle. 345 mil right now for a tiger.
Yeah. Well, some of these actually crashed. Like if you look at the readily available ones in the open world,
Mm-hmm.
these go down a lot. And some people even say that these are too common. So maybe we might see some adjustment there in the future, but We will see.
Yeah, some
We'll
things
see.
just
And I
aren't
think
selling, man.
we have to talk about the rest
Yeah,
of
we have a
the
lot. I'm
stuff
getting
for today.
tunnel vision on these mounts. I'm just gonna start looking at them all day. If you just oof.
So what's on the show for today in regards to community stuff, Shozen?
Let's see. What do we got? We got a bunch of your discussions have come back. We've gotten some people to come back to you, right? And we have, who was it?
Mm-hmm.
One of us is in Viz. Ooh, yeah, in Viz. Joe Jetski. Do you want to read his statement for us, Bogul, as he's responded to you?
Sure. If you want to look at some vanity skins, you can teleport to me, by the way.
Oh, I will. I'll do that right now.
Okay. So for those of you who recall, I asked a bunch of guilds for their Season 7 statements. Some of you replied very graciously, and today the first one is one of us is Invis, and it's this statement. Here is our official Season 7 statement. We started with 10 members, a bucket of sass, and a commitment to wholesomeness, and it got us to rank 39. Our roster has grown, our shenanigans more refined, and our season rank improved to 31. All while holding true to our family-friendly foundation. This season, we're aiming to expand our family, bulk up the banter, and shoot for a rank in the 20s,
whoa.
which few will see coming because one of us is Invis.
That was pretty good. I'm gonna get that's good. I like that one. Well done. I hope they get it.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's a reasonable goal. It's not like I'm going for first. We're gonna get Crystal. No, it's a reasonable goal. Hit somewhere in the 20s. That's a good goal. I like it, and I like these guys. They've got class and they've got sass, and I like that.
Yeah, they currently have 215 members. They are part of the By All Means Alliance, the BAM Alliance, which has about 2,500 members as well. So if you are interested in these guys, maybe check them out, especially if you are looking for a family-friendly atmosphere. That is, as far as I know, something they are very proud of and want to uphold.
I like it.
Yeah.
These guys, they've contacted us a couple of times. They've had some interesting stories, and they always are very creative in their responses. So I like seeing it. But they're not the only ones you heard from this week, are they? As you've heard from Lucky Strike from Arch as well.
Right. We heard from Xiak, Ksiak, Xiak. For sure, our goal will be gold. The new patch will surely be a challenge for every guild, plus rewards will make the new season a real field to show your skills and a real test of perseverance for smaller active guilds. If the guild is small but there's a good leader, the guilds in Season 7 will have a lot of fun. I hope that the new season will bring new commanders. Now that's a strange statement, is it? Because it didn't have anything to do with these guys.
No. That's interesting. I like it. But it's a statement about. You asked him for a season about season 7, right? You said, "Give me a statement about season 7. Say something about it."
I mean, it was implied that it's about them, right?
That's okay. I believe they're an Arch.
So, yes.
Okay.
True to a very Arch nature.
Yes. I liked it.
I think Arch is a very good alliance.
Yeah. I think Arch is a very good alliance for them. But we have one last thing we want to talk about today, as we've been contacted, and I'm sure many of you have been contacted about the problems that are going on in the Southeast Asia oceanic time zones. And it's been rough for those players. So they have banded together and created their own Discord community.
Yeah. They decided it's time to speak up. It's time to deal with some of the consolidated timers that hit them in a bad way. Not only did stuff get moved further and further away into the nighttime, but also the server downtime is in the middle of their play day, so to say, or when people get home. So Stormlord, the famous Stormlord, contacted us. he said that they recently had some heavy content losses with the consolidated timers and the castle. They also had struggled with having things to do, and their attrition rates, as he says, are a little bit high. Despite that, the time zone is expanding with the Southeast Asia community making a few strong guilds, and they have set up this Discord to try to pool all of these players together and create events that can showcase this time zone a bit more.
I like that.
He also sent us a statement.
Oh.
Yes. Hello, Albion. This is Storm. Due to some recent changes made by the last patch, the OCE-CAA time zone took a hit for the endgame PvP content. In the face of this, I and a number of OSA core guilds created a Discord server and began working together on ideas to make up for this shortfall and to catch the many OSA players who got lost in the EU and NA crowd. We represent no alliance and only one agenda.
If boyfriends
Expand
on social media
OSA
made fun,
content with events, platforms, and discussion. Many thanks for reading, Storm.
All right. I just bought my... Sorry to interrupt you, Bogul, but I just definitely wanted to show like a little bit of a GVG in the background. I just bought that stupid Discord Nitro. Or not Discord Nitro. Turbo for this Twitch thing, and it's still giving me the dang ads. Worst $9 I've spent. So go ahead. Sorry. Continue. I got distracted.
Shozen gets distracted.
Easily. Very easily. You throw an ad in front of me, I'm going to end up going, why is this ad here? I just paid not to have ads.
Because I wanted to mention a very important thing.
Please do. Mention it. Is it about the
community?
Yeah.
They have their first event coming up this Friday, the 16th. At 14 UTC, there will be a faction warfare battle royale organized by this community Discord with various groups taking various factions and a 20 million silver prize for the last faction standing.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Right now, they have separated the factions in various languages. For example, the Martlock faction will be Vietnamese, the Bridgewatch ones will be the Mandarin speaking faction, then the Limehurst guys will be English ones, and there's various other groups. So if you are interested in checking out this very special community Discord, I think Shozen linked it in Twitch chat already, but if you're listening to us on the SoundClouds later, you should find it in the description as well. Yeah, and that is our community shout-out segment for today, unless you have anything to say about Stormlord and...
Well, Stormlord's... I have nothing but respect for Stormlord. He's a longtime community member who has always been able to take whatever he's been given, whether it's just a tiny community in the red zone or the entire oceanic community, and bring them together to do interesting things. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. They might have to pull a fun stealer, though, it sounds like, and try to make their own fun, as it seems like many of the events that they used to do have just been completely timed out. It just timed out. So, it'll be interesting.
I think that Discord already has more than 300 people in it.
Yeah, it's a pretty banging Discord. I'm over there. I hang out over there occasionally. I was invited, and I was given some perms to poke people. And yeah, no, I just hang out there and have a good time. But if you are in the Oceanic, if you are Australian, you are Korean, or you are Japanese, or you are somewhere over there that doesn't have anybody else to play with, go ahead, join up with these guys, and have a good time. Try to play some games. You know? Meet some friends. Some of them might even play when you do.
In case you don't have time to talk to people but still want to listen to us talk about Albion, and maybe we can be your virtual friends.
Yes, that's our job. I sometimes I feel like my job is to be that friend that your mom pays to be your friend. You know,
Yeah. I wanted to plug the show because we have to go into.
We do. It's time for overtime. So you can catch us Monday through Friday right here at 18 UTC on twitch.tv/Albion Online. You can catch us on SoundCloud. youtube.com/AlbionTV. You can check us out on YouTube by typing in Albion TV. You can find us on Google Play, Spotify, iTunes, all those great places just by typing in Albion TV. It's pretty impressive. It's not a bad deal. And let's see. Now, what is it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we have Albion Live at 19 UTC, which sticks around for the 19 UTC GVG, or Crystal GVG, and then stays for the 20 UTC GVG time slot. So we get a couple of live bits in there. We throw in some highlights. We do a bunch of raffling. And in that raffle, yeah, we give away gold codes, a bunch of them. And we'll be doing that later today. We're going to hop away for about a minute and a half, maybe two, and then be back with what we call overtime, where we will answer your questions, go through what you asked earlier in the show, and try to give some answers to that as well. All right, thank you guys, and until next time, stay classy, Albion.